This week has ended up being a lot of fun as I have been working on my skateboard Triptych. So I was given 3 skateboards for a community project and they work as a series. So when they're displayed, they work as one image, but they also work really nicely separately as well as individual skateboards. So it was really fun to sort of plan this out and paint it all up. Here you could see a little time lapse of me just blocking in the solid colours, ready to add more detail and shading later on. I mentioned earlier this was for a community project, so this is actually to raise money for my local skate park. The skate park in my town is really popular and it's great for the kids to get involved in and give them something to do, and yeah, it's been a really prominent kind of part of freshwater, so it's been nice to kind of get involved in this and help them raise money for my local community. As I've had some quiet time around Christmas, I thought I'd get my design done nice and early, as the auction will probably be in February, so in later on episodes I will tell you more about this project and how it all went. So here you can see I've added all the flat colours, I've added all the oranges, purples, blues, and now it's really vibrant. So I'm just adding in some highlights to give it a little bit more depth. I always find adding these sort of white lines really makes the design pop. And here I have got my fine liner brush out and I am painting in some of the black lines that I always do in my painting. It's kind of the inky bit, but because this is so big, I'm doing it in paint with a brush. And yeah, I love this stage. It's actually my favourite. I love all the details and line work. So yeah, you can see me painting the little fish in. That's always fun, adding the little stripes and things. So, and the big round eyes. And here you have it, the finished artwork over the 3 boards. This design was actually one that I did as a jigsaw puzzle, but I never got to use it, so it's really nice to be able to use it for another project. So this week was really fun with projects, but I also had a really fun weekend and we decided to go to Portsmouth to do some Christmas shopping. So we started off our trip with a little hot chocolate at my favourite cafe, the Chocolate Apothecary, and walked down the pier to catch the ferry over to Portsmouth from Ryde. So beautiful on the pier. I really love walking down here, and it was so lovely and sunny too. Here you can see us pulling up into Portsmouth Harbour, and in a few moments you'll see the Spinnaker Tower, which is one of the landmarks and well-known places in Portsmouth. We have arrived, and our first stop in fact was Spinnaker Tower, which I have never been up before, and it was a really fun experience. The view out the top of the tower is just stunning, and it was such a beautiful sunny day, it made it even better. I also got myself a little souvenir from my trip to the top of the tower, and if you've seen these machines around, they flatten the pennies and make little souvenirs. I think traditionally you put them on your walking stick. Anyway, they had a little mermaid, which I thought was very apt, so I know I'm carrying that around in my pocket. And there's also a see-through glass platform which you can walk on and see down the centre of the tower. Not so great if you've got vertigo, but I quite enjoyed it, and it was really nice to look down, and the graphic patterns and stuff that the Spinnaker Tower forms is just amazing. And as there is always a little bit of fun and silliness in my videos, and we all know how much I love fairy tales and fantasy, I couldn't resist having my photo taken with the road name Unicorn Road. I do love unicorns, and they are of course Scotland's national animal, and I am from Scotland, so yeah, that was fun. And our last stop before we got into some serious Christmas shopping was Christmasville, where there's a little Christmas village and you can wander around, get some hot chocolate, meet the elves who were very, very entertaining and made us laugh a lot. And yeah, there's the big Christmas tree and bar as well. And so that's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed this episode. It was kind of a fun one to produce for you, and I'll see you again next week for some more fun and illustration. Bye for now.